Let's dive deep into Ela.city, a pioneering platform that is setting a new standard in Web3 for digital rights and asset management. Now, to fully understand this project, we need to understand its foundation, mission and the innovative solutions it brings to the table. Ela.city emerges as a beacon in the evolving landscape of Web3, addressing the intricate challenges of digital ownership, access and monetization in a decentralized environment. In this video, I'm going to tell you all about it. Ela.city is built on Elastos, and Elastos is a pioneering blockchain BTC Layer 2 Internet OS designed to provide a secure environment for decentralized applications or DApps to thrive. Now, unlike traditional systems, Elastos ensures unparalleled security and privacy for its users, making it a standout player in the crypto sphere. It achieves this by creating a separate, isolated environment for every application, thus mitigating risks associated with hacking and unauthorized access. Elastos envisions a future where the internet is a safe space for users to conduct transactions, share information and interact without fear of cyber threats. The project aims to establish a new internet infrastructure, one that is decentralized, secure and user-centric. By eliminating single points of failure and adopting a peer-to-peer network structure, Elastos intends to create a truly democratic digital ecosystem. Now, I've made a full review on this project, so be sure to check it out to learn more about them. And now that we have a basic understanding of what Ela.city is built on, it's now time to look at the project itself. Ela.city is not just a platform, it's a shift in how digital content and rights are managed and monetized. It champions the notion that ownership extends beyond mere access, empowering creators and users alike to exercise control over their digital assets in unprecedented ways. Now, this philosophy is encapsulated by the platform's founder, Sash Mitchell, who eloquently articulates the essence in ownership in the digital realm. True ownership means having the ability not only to access content, but also to control who else can access it. Now, if you're new to all of this, digital rights management is a set of access control technologies used to protect copyrights by restricting the use and distribution of digital content. DRM systems are designed to prevent unauthorized copying and sharing of digital media, such as music, movies, ebooks and software, ensuring that only legitimate paying customers can access and use the content as intended by the copyright holder. Now, the problem Ela.city identifies is multifaceted, touching on issues of access, ownership and monetization that plague the current digital ecosystem. Traditional models often leave creators at a disadvantage with limited control over their work and how it is accessed or monetized. Users, on the other hand, face barriers in accessing content, navigating a landscape mired in restrictions and inefficiencies. So for instance, I post these videos on YouTube and they are free for you to watch. The only thing you need to have is an account with Google and then connect it to your YouTube account. Now, what I get in return are subscribers and views. And the views these subscribers generate will generate me ad revenue. However, YouTube takes a 45% cut of that revenue, leaving us the creator with far less. Which also means that a lot of our time and effort being put into these videos are basically left unpaid. And what I mean by that is, for most of us YouTubers who do not have a large audience or subscriber base, we work far under minimum wage if you calculate the revenue in regards to hours and time spent. And before we have a look at the solutions Ela.city brings for these problems, here's two things we need to discuss. The first one is that I want to remember you all that I'm not a registered financial advisor. My videos are meant to be educational and entertaining only. Always do your own research and only invest money you can afford to lose. And be aware of the fact that you can gain a lot in crypto, but most likely will lose it all. And the second thing is that in the event that you do become filthy rich, it's important that you safeguard your crypto. And the best way to do this is by using a hardware wallet. Now, my choice of hardware wallet is Tangent because it's so convenient. All you need is your phone and a card to be able to utilize the hardware wallet. I've made a dedicated video on it, which I'll link down below as well, or you can scan that QR code. Now, for us as a community, I was able to get us a coupon code giving you 10% off. Make sure to use it. Now, the final thing I have to tell you before we move on is the fact that I hold Elastos myself and I'm currently in the works for a long-term partnership. This video is part of a deal as well, for which I will be compensated. However, don't think I'm shilling my own bags here, because it's less than 1% of my portfolio and my channel and following is way too small to make a difference in the price. I also only cover projects that I have faith in, and Elastos is one of those projects lately. Right, now onto the solutions Ela.city offers. Ela.city offers a robust solution to these challenges by redefining the framework of digital interactions and transactions. It introduces a monetization model that leverages Web3 technology to enable a more equitable and accessible digital economy. This model is predicated on the concept of the access economy, which prioritizes the rights of creators and users, ensuring that access to digital content respects and rewards ownership. And for creators, Ela.city opens up new avenues for monetizing their work, providing them with the tools and infrastructure to manage their digital rights effectively. This means not just selling content, but also creating customizable access parameters that reflect their preferences and the value of their work. For users, it translates into a more transparent, fair and efficient way to access digital content, breaking down the barriers that traditional models erect. Now here's something I'm pretty proud of, which is that I'm the first ever cross-platform content creator on Ela.city. Owners of a Bella NFT or affiliates from people that own a Bella NFT can post on the platform for now. And this has to do with the fact that it's early stages and eventually it will be accessible for everyone. Currently, I have posted 3 videos on Ela.city. 2 of them through a community member and 1 of them on my own channel on Ela.city. Now, out of those 3 videos, 2 of them were paid and 1 of them was free. And those 2 paid videos generated me more than 1 month worth of ad revenue. Now the revenue from those videos allows us as a content creator to create better videos and to make a living. Something that will take a lot more time on YouTube, for instance. Ela.city's innovations are vast, encompassing various sectors such as entertainment, education and beyond. In the entertainment industry, for example, artists and producers can leverage Ela.city to manage the distribution and monetization of their work more effectively, fostering a direct connection with their audience. Now in education, content creators can offer access to the materials in a way that respects their intellectual property while making knowledge more accessible. Now there are some challenges that I see. Keep in mind, I'm sharing these as a content creator myself. The first one is its user base. Ela.city will have to grow and attract people from outside of the Elastos community. Besides this, they need to be incentivized to be willing to pay for your content. If you want to make money, that is. Because Ela.city does not have an ad revenue model. Now, we as content creators can use our affiliate marketing on Ela.city the same way we can use it on YouTube, but to really be able to make an income out of it, you will need volume, which Ela.city currently simply does not have. Now, the second challenge is the understanding behind the business model. Now, viewers need to see the added value to pay for your content, because YouTube is full of free and accessible content, so why would they pay for something that is so readily available for free? Now for other types of content after midnight, we have the Hub and OnlyFans. It's also not the demographic Ela.city is focusing on, but indirect, it is something that will affect the growth of Ela.city just like YouTube does. Now the big difference is that you as a content creator are far more flexible on the terms that you want to provide your content on. You can decide whether or not your content is freely accessible behind a paywall, and if people are able to resell your content and or their access token. And if so, which percentage you want from the sale. Now these are all things YouTube doesn't offer. On YouTube you have things like memberships and super chats, but it's not as sophisticated as Ela.city. If you want videos behind a paywall, you need to use something like Patreon. And if you want to give people the ability to say thanks or sponsor you for your work, you need something like buymeacoffee.com. Ela.city basically offers all of this into one platform. Now brand deals are also less likely to happen on Ela.city than on YouTube, because there simply isn't enough people using it at this moment in time. But YouTube started with a first video and viewer ones too, so it's definitely not impossible. Especially if you look at the current demand from the market and from content creators, where there is a demand for being your own boss over your content and getting paid as fair as possible. The 45% cut YouTube takes is not even an option on Ela.city. The platform itself takes 5%, but that's very little in comparison to YouTube. So in conclusion, Ela.city is not just a platform, it's a movement towards a more democratic, equitable and efficient digital world. By addressing the pressing challenges of digital rights and asset management, it paves the way for a future where creators and consumers have greater control and fairness in the digital economy. Now for those interested in a deeper exploration of Ela.city's mission, vision and the technology driving its innovations, be sure to visit the official documentation at Ela.city, which will provide a comprehensive insight into this groundbreaking project. I personally became a fan of Elastos and everything happening right now. Thank you for watching and I'll see you guys next time. Doei!